Welcome all of you in SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. I am Assistant Professor Sanghamitra Benkhre, Class TYBMMC Semester 6, Subject Brand Management, Module number 2, and today's our topic is Brand Positioning. Definition of brand positioning. The brand positioning aims at making the company's product look better than the competitors in the mind of the customer. The Kotler defines the act of designing the company's offering and image to occupy a distinctive place in the minds of target market. The goal is to locate the brand in the minds of customer to maximize the potential benefit to the firm. Positioning strategy results in image you want to draw in the mind of your customers, the picture you want him or her to visualize of you, what you offer in relation to the market situation. For example, Godrej launched its Easy brand for a special clothes and delicate garments like a woolen, silks, baby clothes, wool, blends, premium cottons, etc. The biggest worries of consumers washing clothes with the powder and bar detergent were shrinkage and color fading. The Easy addresses both the worries through the unique pH formulation. The tagline "Garam kapde rahe naye jaise" keeps the woolen cloth as new. Positioning is not what you do to a product. Positioning is what you do to the mind of the prospect. It includes product class, consumer segmentation, perception, brand benefits and attributes. A product class or product market can be defined as a set of product and brands which are perceived as a substitute to satisfy some specific consumer need. In India, if we consider the product class of a chocolate, Cadbury's and Amul, Nestle are clearly positioned against one another. If we consider the product class of a sweets and dessert, the consumer may position a decorative box of chocolates against the Indian mithais, ice cream, cakes and pastries. In India, if we consider what is the profile of the consumer whom our brand will be served and what are their needs. Positioning theory marks its departure by placing emphasis on the target consumer's perception of brands in relation to other brands. Understand the characteristics, needs and expectation of target market. Consumer segmentation. The leading brands, those with the large market share, tend to position themselves across the several segments. For example, Horlicks, the great nourisher, about 45% of the market share. Other brands are focused more narrowly, like a Complan, which is the complete plant food for a growing children. Boost, which position as an energy drink, followed by Bournvita, position as a providing children with a power to win. Positioning is a theory that was born out of intense competition to lose by a great qualification of the brand. This makes it necessary to understand who our closest competitors are and how we should seek to unique among the similar. In such competitive product market, only such a brand will survive which has been able to identify the segment that will serve the particular benefits to pull that segment and has energy as engineered its position to match most closely with the needs and dreams that segment. Perceptual mapping and perception. Perceptual mapping and consumer perception. Perceptual maps can help identify where in the market an organization could position a new brand. A perception maps may help an organization identify gaps in the market. Before deciding to fill any gaps in the market, firms need to ensure that there is a likely to be a demand for a product position in the gap. Importance of brand positioning makes the product stand out amongst the competitors. A good brand positioning makes a product unique and attracts the consumer to use it as it offers a distinct benefits as compared to the competitors. Marketplace the clutter with brands offering a similar benefits. A good positioning makes a brand stand out from the rest, makes the customer excited about the product. Effective positioning makes the prospect want to know more about the product. In order to achieve this, marketer needs to understand the customer well and also about the offerings of the competitors. The marketer must speak the language of the target audience and communicate to that product can solve their problems. The marketer must sound different from the competitor. A competitor's brand positioning must kept in mind. A good positioning strategies cannot made in isolation. The competitor's strategy must always kept in mind by the marketer. When a company designing a positioning strategies ignoring the competitor's strategy, the chances of failure are high. A good positioning is valuable. A good positioning is something that believable to the customer. The brand must not make a claims which is cannot fulfill. Whatever claims are made by the brand, it must be fulfilled by the brand. Only then customer loyalty will be created. The good positioning never gets old. If the brand positioning is conceptualized and executed well, it can be used by companies in various marketing activities. In short, the brand positioning is a very important aspect of a brand building. Thank you, all of you.